history, risk factors, diagnosis, treatment plan. So that was really helpful for me, just rapid review leading up into solo individual study time. A little more than 3 weeks because I did start early. So each week that I studied, I would do a pre-test and a post-test. So my pre-test was going to be on Rosh. I would do like 30 questions and see where my deficits were. I would review the questions, and then I would go over the content on PANCE and breaking down everything on there, and then going to PANCE Prep Pearls if PANCE just wasn't enough. And then after I finished that block, I would do a post-test and do about 60 questions on Rosh and then go over those as well. And if I was still having deficits, then I would look at the things that I just wasn't getting. And I would repeat that for every system. And so each week I would have a couple of different systems that I would go over. And then at the end of the week, I would do a practice exam. So a lot of questions, a lot of repetition, but I think ultimately, like, I was an average PA student. So what I had to make sure that I did was put in the work to pass. That's really all it is, and focus on everything that I needed to do so that I would pass. Throughout PA school, I think it's really important to find what study methods work for you early on, and not just work for you as a blanket method, but also for each system. Not for just each system, but for each task. So if the question is asking you to diagnose a condition, how do you best learn how to diagnose? Is it by doing a bunch of questions and recognizing the pathophysiology? Is it by just reading over the material? Like, just learn what works best for you in order to get that task done. One of my preceptors in my internal medicine rotation, he was a PA as well. He really honed into me that the best way to learn and to reproduce information is to know the pathophysiology. If you know the pathophysiology, and if someone asks you what this condition is, your patient, be able to explain what it is and actually understand it for yourself, and that will help you in answering questions, whether it's about history and physical, risk factors, treatment plan. Knowing and understanding what causes a certain disease or disorder will help. I think that's all I have for passing the PANCE in this episode. So I will see y'all next time on See You Chan.